There is a moment of power and wonder that happens when you watch the ocean tides. It's that moment when waves coming in meet waves going out in a thrilling crescendo of what was meeting what is. Harvard graduates, in this moment, on these shores, we experience the power and wonder of what was and what is coming together. I stand here as a 50-year-old graduate of Harvard University to ask you to behold this crescendo on this day through the lens of legacy. Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius taught us this: what we do now echoes in eternity. Legacy, the long-lasting impact of a person's life or event. I began my Harvard journey 4 years ago with the goal of giving a legacy, not to me, but to my child.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Years ago, my 4-year-old son Wesley joined the Angels after a tragic backyard swing set accident.
A 4-year-old boy is dead tonight. Somehow he got caught up in a swing set and he couldn't get himself free. We have a sad story that has hit our ABC4 News family very hard today. Our reporter, Reed Cowan, lost his little boy Wesley last night in a tragic backyard accident. Wesley was 4 years old and he was frequently here in our newsroom with his dad. Our deepest sympathies go out to Reed Cowan and his family.
Suffering years of excruciating grief and trauma, I laid awake at night wondering, who will know about my perfect son? What will Wesley's legacy be? And I did the math. Had Wesley lived, he would have graduated high school in 2019, applied to Harvard, and would have been sitting with you on this day as a graduate of the greatest university on planet Earth. So, because he couldn't, I got to work to get Wesley the diploma that he would never claim with his own hands. And I found inspiration in the story of Harry Elkins Widener, who died in the Titanic disaster. In fact, behind you, the great Widener Library, standing as a legacy to Harry, lost at sea, the gift of a grieving mother. Those first days of class here at Harvard always scared me to death. In fact, you all scared me to death. Your brilliance, your innovation, your youth. You know, while you were all in diapers, I was building a career as a TV anchor and reporter. You think live breaking news on television is nerve-wracking? Try sitting in a classroom with all of you. But I pressed on for Wesley until one transformative day when a conversation with a professor changed my reason for being at Harvard. She asked me, why are you going to all of this work to tell someone else's story? She said, Reed, you're not here to live or tell Wesley's story. You are here to live and tell your story. So in that moment, I let go of what was and sent it out to the sea and embraced the new wave that maybe my own story was worth telling. I wrote a book here at Harvard, my story, and soon the world will have the opportunity to read the story of two gay kids in rural America building a love that would survive tragedy. And I learned some things. Our stories are given us as the bedrock of the legacies we are building. We cannot have our legacies if we do not embrace and express our origin stories. And the world cannot move in the direction of light and truth until we use those stories that were given us for that very purpose. So what is your origin story? And how does that story power the legacy you are working to build? Maybe you came here from far off shores and are the very first of your family to graduate. Maybe you've survived the rigor of loss, whether from urban or rural settings, rich or poor, young, or like me, older. Your life, your story is the doorway to the legacy you came to create. Every life has a story. Every story has a lesson, and every lesson has the power to change this world. Our stories, your stories, what was, meeting the moment of what is in a world begging us for our legacies so that she can evolve to the light of Veritas.
Hey, tell the camera how you did.
I did good.
I know you did.
Yeah, but that kite went for that one.
Hey, I love you.